Practice 1. Western involvement in Africa should go far beyond the purchase of oil and minerals and requires sacrifices from all wealthy countries, Western and non-Western. The matter of agricultural subsidies ranks high in this category. The majority of Africans today make their living as commercial farmers, and for them, any unfair competition on free markets has devastating results. African farmers earn very low per-hour wages, and they are able to market their tea, cotton, cacao, and bananas at very low prices. But they cannot compete with farmers who receive state subsidies to plant, harvest, export, and market their produce. It is up to the rich countries to gradually stop these subsidies, if they really believe their own words about free trade, and to give African farmers their chance. Practice 2. A number of species can compare numerical quantities with some degree of accuracy. The primatologist Dwayne Ramba and his colleagues showed chimpanzees 2 trays of chocolate chips, of which they could choose only one. Each tray contained 2 piles of chocolate chips. For example, one tray might contain a 3-chip pile and a 4-chip pile, while the other tray might contain a 7-chip pile and a 2-chip pile. Chimpanzees like chocolate chips, and thus they were faced with the problem of determining which tray had more chips on it. In order to solve this problem, the chimpanzees needed to first sum the 2 piles that appeared on each tray, and then work out which of the 2 trays had the larger number of chips. Although chimpanzees hesitated for a moment when the overall number of chips on each tray were very similar, they were generally highly accurate at choosing the tray which had the larger number of chips. Practice 3. In 1991, the Flemish cultural entrepreneur Gerard Mortier became artistic director of the traditional Salzburg Festspiele in Austria, with its mainly conservative content and background. Mozart has always been the most important artist of this world-famous festival. Mortier has been trying to innovate the festival by introducing modern artists like the stage producer and theater maker Peter Sellers, singer David Bowie, and filmmaker Peter Greenaway. Mortier bases his program on 4 categories. 1. Mozart's music. 2. Classical music of the 20th century. 3. New music theater events by modern artists. 4. A mixture of film and pop music culture. This program is motivated by the need for a young audience and critical discussion about societal phenomena such as pop music and spirituality. The risky character of his artistic strategy is constantly being criticized by the Viennese elite and local Salzburg shopkeepers. However, fundamentally Mortier knows exactly how to retain the balance between tradition and innovation, which guarantees the continuity of this festival. Practice 4. Think of the people who left Europe in the 19th century or Asia in the 20th century to start a new life in the United States. At the outset of their journeys, few immigrants could have foretold exactly when and how they would achieve economic success in the New World. Yet, they set out for the land of opportunity nevertheless. More than that, many of them willingly accepted great hardship during the journey itself. The important point is that the commitment to be a pioneer precedes an exact calculation of financial gain. A company that waits around for the numbers to add up will be left flat-footed in the race to the future. Without a clear-eyed view of the ultimate prize, a company is all too likely to abandon the race when unexpected hazards are encountered en route.